Coupons versus rebates. Which Amazon advertising strategy should you choose? This is a question I get asked about so much. People want to know, should they do coupon promotions? Are they safe? Should they run rebates? Which one gives better results? Which one's better for ranking? Which one's better for reviews? We get these questions asked so many times. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and compare the pros and cons and the best strategy for you to choose in order to get the most sales for your Amazon business and get the most reviews and ultimately rank better and improve all aspects of your Amazon business. So let's go ahead and get into that now. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name's Sebastian. I'm the founder of Rebates, and this channel is dedicated to helping Amazon FBA sellers improve their business in all aspects. So I give you tips, strategies, and I share that all with you so you can implement all of these strategies and improve your business right away. If that's something that interests you, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Coupons versus rebates. What are the pros? What are the cons of each? Let's start with the coupons. Some of the cons, we'll start with the cons first. I know a lot of people want to do pros, but I think we'll save some of the pros, the sweet for last, right? So some of the cons for coupons is 1, you can't get verified reviews. 2, people can potentially take advantage of your coupon promotion if it's not set up correctly. And 3, obviously, if you're running like a 99% off promotion, that can look like a red light to Amazon and potentially flag your account. So you want to stay away from extremely high coupons because of all of the reasons we just said, and you just want to stay, within Amazon's terms of service as best as you can. So coupons do offer the potential to run into trouble with those 3 different areas. Now let's go with the pros for coupons. The first one is, well, they're fairly inexpensive to set up, right? All you have to do is simply create the coupon inside your Amazon account and just help get marketing towards the coupon and just get sales for it. It's fairly easy to set up and it's fairly inexpensive. It's also really great for building sales momentum, right? So coupons usually have a higher redemption rate when you're running social media ads, let's say through Facebook, because they're easier for customers to understand, right? There's a little bit more involvement with a rebate than when you're comparing that towards a coupon, because a coupon customers just get it, right? They copy the coupon, go to your listing, apply, check out, and that's it. They get the deal instantaneously. So customers can get that, and usually coupons will have a pretty decent redemption rate. And so that's really great for sales momentum. If you're trying to get some sales momentum, maybe sales have stalled and you really want to inject some sort of fluidity, some sort of momentum towards, let's say, a new product or even a product that's just lost some of that momentum, coupons are a great way to get some of that velocity going right away. And like I just mentioned, they're also extremely easy for customers to get because there's not a whole lot of involvement other than just copying the coupon and pasting it towards your listing. Now let's go ahead and review the rebates. Now let's start with the cons again. So some of the cons for rebates is that, generally speaking, rebates that are less than 50% do not perform well when you're driving Facebook ads. There's a lot of reasons as to why that is, but primarily, again, people are going to be paying full price for your product on the front end, and they won't get their rebate until 7 days, let's just say, if you're running a promotion through Rebates. And so in that process, the customer is going to be paying cash for your product and they still have to wait before they get the rebate. Now, a lot of people are really cool with that. They have no problem with it, but some people, they would just prefer the coupon. And so when you're doing a rebate less than 50%, people just aren't willing to fork out cash for a product if it's just for a 50% rebate. They'll just forget about it unless they really needed your product, right? When you're running Facebook ads, it's really important to capture their attention and offer a really enticing deal, because people aren't on Facebook to shop. People are on Facebook to engage and do other things with their friends and be part of groups. So when your product comes up on their feed, it has to be really enticing, and a 50% rebate and below, they can do well, but generally speaking, they perform fairly poorly when you're trying to improve your marketing campaigns. Whereas a 50% coupon might have a much higher redemption rate because people get that immediate discount right away when they're purchasing, as opposed to having to wait 7 days to get that 50% off back. Now, another con for rebates is that if you're fulfilling them manually, this can be an extremely and an excruciating process to set up. Trust me, when we first started testing these funnels, I was doing a lot of this stuff manually before we came up with the idea for RebatePal. I was doing this manually for our agency, and my team was doing this manually, and it was such a headache. I can't even tell you guys. So doing this manually, I'm never gonna forget. I remember having, working with some really large sellers, and we had hundreds of responses inside ManyChat, just people asking about when they'll get their rebate, or an issue with the email because they didn't get the rebate delivered. It was a nightmare. So having to reply to everyone, I mean, we were just so busy. And I found out that's how a lot of Amazon sellers have been doing this, because this is still a fairly new concept, and automation hasn't been really refined until something like RebatePal. And so when we built RebatePal, we had that in mind of automating this absolutely excruciating process of fulfilling rebates and gift cards manually, because that was a nightmare. So believe it or not, a lot of people still do this manually, and a con of that is if they don't discover some sort of automation, it just turns them off completely to the whole rebate process, when in fact it could have been no headache at all if they had just stumbled across some sort of an automated system. And the last con for rebates is that the customers can be a little bit more demanding, which is reasonable if you think about it. Customers will have a lot more questions, and you'll just need to be able to manage all of this conveniently within a dashboard like RebatePal, because you will get a lot of questions from people who are redeeming a rebate. Luckily, as far as getting, the time of the rebate, when they're going to get the coupon, the timer, we've already built all of that into our funnels at RebatePal. So everything's automated. You shouldn't have any questions at all. But the questions that you do get are going to primarily be from people redeeming rebates. And that's just because, they've paid full price for your product. So they will generally want to know a little bit more about, how does the product work, and just any other questions that they may have. Just be sure that you're more engaged with your business when you're doing rebate campaigns, because you're going to have a few more questions come up as opposed to coupons, where people can just apply the coupon and there's really no questions to ask at all. They can just do it right away. People are a little bit more involved with rebates, and I put that under a con, because essentially if you're extremely busy, maybe this is something you can outsource to a VA, unless you want to do this to yourself. Again, our funnels take care of all of it, but you will have some questions, just generally speaking, more from people who are claiming a rebate offer from your Amazon product. Now, time for the rebate pros. Now, if you ask me, the pros outweigh any sort of con at all as far as running rebate promotions. And one of the biggest reasons why that is because, one, all reviews that you do get from your rebate campaign will be verified. Let me zoom in on that and say that again. All reviews will be verified. And as you know, as a new Amazon seller, or even if you have a brand new product on the market, or even a product in general that's been struggling to gain reviews, this is going to be one of the fastest ways for you to get those reviews, because the reviews are going to be all verified. And the best of all, you're in control of the traffic, right? You don't just have to rely on PPC to get those sales and compete with all the other Amazon sellers. You're taking traffic into your own hands, and you have your own follow-up process getting these reviews, and they're all going to be verified. Now, the best part about this is that in our funnels at RebatePal, we actually do all of the review requests for you automatically inside of the funnels, and it's all within Amazon's terms of service. So when you're asking for reviews for rebate campaigns, it's really important that you don't overstep your boundaries, keep it very general, but overall, they are still going to be verified reviews. And so if customers really love your product and it's not some, really crappy product that you're selling, you actually took time, it's not like a Me Too product, you actually took time, you added value to the product, it's unique, then customers are really going to appreciate that. And the rebate process is the best way to get more verified reviews in addition to your other Amazon advertising efforts. Next, it's much easier to rank for keywords. It's just much easier to rank for keywords when you're getting the sales that are full price, as opposed to running coupon promotions, which makes sense, right? Full price purchases are going to weigh more on the Amazon algorithm in terms of determining your rank for certain keywords than coupons, because people are paying full price for your product, right? So that's more revenue for Amazon, that's more revenue for you, and ultimately it's going to improve how fast you rank for keywords, and it's also going to improve how long you stay ranked for keywords. And so what used to happen back in the day before rebates started coming along is people would rank for coupons, since that was pretty much the only promotion running. Now when everyone started doing coupons to, you know, rank for keywords and do all of this, then the coupons started having less and less of a ranking effect than, you know, PPC sales that are full price. And the reason for that is because PPC sales are full price and coupons are not. And so when you're running rebates, they are also full price, and so your ranking will stick just as if you were running Amazon PPC campaigns for those keywords, because again, they're full price and Amazon sees that. So it improves your reviews, it helps you rank faster, and it helps you stay ranked for much longer, and you will get more Amazon PPC impressions because ultimately you're getting more traffic, more eyeballs to your listing on your own. Amazon's going to open the floodgates for your Amazon PPC campaigns and give you much more impressions on that end as well. And lastly, one of the last things I will say on the pro side for rebates is that you build rapport with customers much faster, because if customers have questions about their rebate or about your product, you're engaging with them. They're being familiarized with your brand, with your products that you're offering. And so you're able to build rapport much faster, as opposed to never interacting with those customers at all. Let's say you're just relying on Amazon for your traffic, and you know, they keep all of that data to themselves, and you know, all it is basically transactional. It's a platform to run transactions, right? Where you're taking the rebate process and taking traffic into your own hands. You're actually connecting with your customers before they make the purchase on Amazon, and you have that email list that you can market to or provide value to whenever you want. So you're building rapport for your customers, you're actually talking with them, and that does so much better for your business in the long term, because these are people who are more likely to recommend your products to their friends, family, or even to buy from you again and again, because you're actually building rapport with them ahead of time. And when you think about it, they're already trusting you when they're claiming your rebates. So they're already giving you that trust when they're paying for your product full price, because they still have to wait 7 days to get their Amazon gift card in the form of a rebate. So they're already giving you that trust. So you can see how powerful this is once you start really building out these systems and building out your off Amazon marketing, because you build rapport and you build loyal customers much faster. So which is it? Coupons versus rebates? Which one's the winner? If you think about it, running both of them is the absolute best way to improve your business for insane sales. And that's simply because you're diversifying your traffic. Yes, they both have cons, but the pros for both promotions outweigh the cons if you do everything correctly and build out these systems for the long term. So when you're running rebates and you're running coupons, some people just prefer to get a coupon, go to your listing, and that's it. Other people don't mind paying full price if they're going to get, 90 to 100% rebate in 7 days. So some people don't mind paying full price for your product either. So you're going to have two segments of customers, and if you're only targeting one of them, let's say just with rebates or just with coupons, then you're going to miss out on the people who are willing to pay full price for your product, and you're going to also miss out on people who don't want to pay full price but they have no problem redeeming a coupon for your product. So there are two segments that you're actually tapping into, and by running both of these promotions, you're not leaving any potential money on the table, and you're maximizing the efficiency of your off Amazon marketing campaigns and improving your Amazon business because your marketing is on point. Well, there you have it. Coupons versus promotions. Who's the winner? As you can see, both of them are. So if you loved this video, let me know. If you have any questions at all, leave me a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And of course, if you need anything at all, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to check out Rebate Pal, I will also have a link below in the description for you. And of course, if you found this video resourceful, give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. I'll see you all on the next video.